Just had to set up the camera on the Kindle real quickly. But first of all, Happy New Year. Welcome to, I guess now will be the official first video of the new year. I had one planned with this camera. Unfortunately, the battery died on me when I was using it. So even if I have it, I'm probably just going to delete the video off it, but use the other videos that are on there. But anyway, again, welcome to the first official video of 2015 for my channel. And you know, what a year it's been so far. Where to start? I don't know if you can see in the background here, but we do have a new modem. You've probably seen a little short 12-second video on it. Yeah, this is basically one new thing for the new year. Basically, just to let you guys know, in case you do notice it for the first time, the old modem that we have that's getting ready to be sent back out soon, that old modem, which it still works. It still works and everything, but the problem was it wasn't really getting the appropriate signal, necessary to have internet. Not saying it wasn't bad, it was strong. Even when we had it unsecured and everything, it was still strong. But anyway, basically back on Sunday or Saturday, basically around last weekend, because it's been so cold and so windy and all that, the internet was acting up. The only sites that were up at the time were Google, a few Yahoo sites, mostly like Yahoo News or Yahoo Answers, and that's about it. Sites like YouTube for Finian, DeviantArt, you would try to click on them and they would be very slowly trying to get to where they got to go, and then they would say, oops, sorry, interruption, or basically says, it would say connection had timed out or something. So I called up cable, and they agreed, and I even looked this up online, they agreed that the weather could have been a factor because it's been real cold and the wind kind of knocks things around and that. Because I noticed a few hours later, basically in the next morning, it wasn't doing that. It was all fixed and everything was okay. So again, I could only assume it was the cold weather and maybe the wind, and also the fact that we had a lot more people around this area during this time of year, because of the fact that it was Christmas and New Year's, and mostly New Year's, we saw a lot more people, and they probably, because for some odd reason, I don't know if you guys have dealt with this, but for some odd reason, people always seem to, not people, but it always seems that there's an additional Wi-Fi network signal that you can find. Now, what I mean by that, in case you probably, what I mean, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but in case you don't, no offense, but in case you don't, basically when you have Wi-Fi, you have this little bar thing at the bottom of your desktop on your left-hand corner of your desktop. And being on the left-hand corner, it shows you the strength of your signal, whether it's secure or unsecure. Usually when it is secure, it's a little stronger. When it's unsecure, it's not so strong. But anyway, you can, when you click on it, when you wait a few seconds, it'll bring up in a little gray box, it'll bring up the name of the network, that basically bring up the name of your Wi-Fi network. So you click on it, and for some odd reason with mine, and I'm not sure if it's the same with you guys, there'll be a list of not just yours will be on the top, but then below it will be other Wi-Fi signals. So even though yours is secure and locked, you'll still be able to see other people's signals, the names of other Wi-Fi networks. So anyway, long story short, like I said, long story short, the Wi-Fi signal on here kind of messed up a little bit. I mean, it was working. You were still getting sites and everything. The Kindle was working off of it. The Wii U, and the PS4. Everything was fine except for the Rec Room computer. Now, the Rec Room computer has a Wi-Fi antenna that it catches a signal in, which is by Netgear, and it's always worked. The only thing that tricked me a little bit was the top of this thing. The top of it has a WPS deal. Now, I pushed it a few times the first time, and I don't know if that affected it or not. So what I did is, of course, I took out the old cables, finally, because they gave us some new cables. I put in the new cables, and then after what I did there, I went and after I did that, it seemed to work a little bit, but not much. It was still not doing so well. I mean, the signal was a little stronger, but still very weak. Well, it wasn't weak, it was just wasn't really carrying. It wasn't really, carrying from one end to the other. And then it dawned on me, you know what? I have it on this table, which I have right here now. Down here, that little brown table, I have it over here now. So I took my CD tower and I put it over here, put the thing on top, and as soon as I did that, and even after I pressed the WPS as well, all of a sudden everything started working. The signal was stronger and faster and all that. So, and maybe the weather not being as windy or cold anymore, well, it's still cold but not as windy, played a factor. I don't know. But it seems that the higher you have your Wi-Fi router, and I know some people might say, well, it all depends on where you have it at. If you have it in the middle or something, it's fine too. Yeah, it's true. But if you have it on the side, if you have it a little higher, like this, you get a better frequency. And I think also when I pressed that WPS button again, that kind of helped out. I may have pressed it and done something I shouldn't. I don't know. I've never had a modem like that before, honestly. Honestly, I haven't. But long story short, we took care of it, and everything is working now. Everything is working, as far as I know. And if anything does come up, I'll let Comcast know. But right now it is working, because all the bars are up to 4 or 5 bars now, and it works better. It's about as fast, if not a little faster. Again, I think maybe I need to put this on a higher frequency, in a higher area, as well as I had to move the phone from there to here, because I think that was interfering with it as well. I mean, when you think about it, when I had the Linsky's router here, where you see now that plastic bag with New 52 on it, it was not near the phone. It was above the phone, so it didn't really interfere that much. This was near the phone, so I had to move the phone over to the other side of my computer, and obviously it's now working. And also, I think with the additional help that's higher up. Hey, I only know as much as I can tell. I only know as much as I know, and that's about it. But another thing that kind of interests me too sometimes is when I look at those other Wi-Fi signals and networks, some of them go up to 4 or 5 bars, and I think sometimes that kind of wreaks havoc too, because you have one person trying to pull strength over to them and another trying to pull strength over to them. It's crazy. But anyway, that's basically how I started the first day of 2015 officially, by fixing this up, putting this here, putting this tower here, putting that up, and there you go. I know it sounded like I rambled, but it's the truth. It's flat out the truth. But anyway, it's, that's about what's really going on, Hold on for a sec. Okay, I'm just checking the time there. Yeah, I got 15 minutes still on my channel. Maybe that's going to end by next month. I'm not really sure. But with the 5 minutes I have left, or 4 minutes and 45 seconds left, I thought I'd let you guys know what's going on. Now, there's going to be a DVD Blu-ray update. As you can see, I have a DVD over here ready to go, along with some new DVDs, a new addition to the holiday movies and specials, some new Blu-rays, and a new DVD. There's also a package opening with some Blu-rays and DVDs that are coming, and you'll probably see several package openings probably by Monday or Tuesday. We also have, but basically what I'm saying is there might be some DVD Blu-ray updates along with those as well. But like I said, I also have some, excuse me, I also have some Blu-rays. It's in the order, and I just found out today from Israel Decoy that he's going to be sending stuff my way as well, and I appreciate that. We'll see what that is. And yeah, just a really interesting turn of events coming up in the new year, in the next first full week of the new year. And the reason I say that is it's also going to be a good week for me because my mom goes back to work on Monday. So I'll be able to do some things without any interruptions. I won't have to go to work until at least 4 on Monday. So whatever I get in the mail will be done in a package opening. We'll just have to wait and see. Also, I found out that there will be quicker ways of putting the videos up, like this one. Well, semi-quicker. Basically, I've realized that all you have to do is type in the youtube.com/upload address, and you get the uploading page on your Kindle or your mobile device. And you're able to upload your videos through that. So that might be a more quicker, easier option for me as well. But that's what's coming up in the first full week of 2015 on this channel. I thank you all for watching, and that's about it for the first video of 2015. Take care, God bless, I'm out.